Hi, my name's Steve and welcome to the Seaside Allotment channel, and we're in the back garden today and it's a big day actually because we're doing a lot of planting. We're also taking up all the fleece because no more frosts for at least the next 5 or 6 days and lovely sunshine. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it because it's a big transformation for us to turn the back garden into a kind of ornamental kitchen garden, and I'm really looking forward to this summer. So let's get on. So this is what we've got to plant. We've got some perennial kales. Those are grown from cuttings that I took last year. I'm not planting this spinach yet, but I am planting these lettuce, and I'm planting these beetroot, more lettuce, interplanting the lettuce with spring onions, and that's about it. I'm not ready to plant those peas or those brassicas at the end there. So my first job is to get this fleece off. I'm really pleased with this fleecing system, I've got to say. It's been really nice and efficient. And it looks pretty neat as well. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of been perfect for the back garden really. You don't want things looking too messy in the back garden. And I'm really looking forward to getting rid of it though. And under here we've got mainly peas for shoots, and peas for pods, and some lovely lamb's lettuce and spring onions. And just here we're going to have Mosh 2 peas, only going to go about that high. That's where the beetroot are going to go, and that's green garlic. So pretty pleased to get moving with this. So I've got to say I'm really pleased with these. They've grown really nicely, and these are aldermen, and these are really ready for their first pick. Nice. I'm going to leave these little pegs in for a little bit. They just keep the cats off. Cats really don't like them, and I'll take them out as soon as I need them for another crop. But yeah, I'm really pleased with these. So, whilst my neighbour has been cutting her lawn with a very noisy mower, I've been preparing this bed. It's already well prepared. We actually built this bed only a couple of months ago. The bottom couple of inches are well rotted horse manure on top of worm castings from worm casting bin over there, and then it's mulched over the top with spent mushroom compost, another couple of inches of that, and some seaweed meal. So it's extremely nutritious, and that's why I've planted these, or I've made these holes quite close together. Closer together than I would normally for clumps of 3 beetroot. We will be harvesting these for smoothie greens, cooking greens, and for the roots. And yeah, I'm looking forward to getting on with this. This is a change to our normal planting plan for the back garden, because we were going to grow all the root vegetables on the allotment. But what we've decided to do because of COVID-19 is to grow a wider range of veg in the back garden. So effectively we're self-sufficient if need be. I've also just picked these, I've just cleared one of the kale beds, which I'm going to be planting in a minute. Picked these 2 very nice containers of kale. So these are just good old reliable bolt hardy beetroot, and I will pop them under a little bit of fleece just for a couple of days. I've got spare fleece now, having taken everything else out. I'm planting them into little depressions, so basically slightly deep, And that just means they've got good access to the moist ground deep down. So I'm very happy with those. Just wish I'd got some radish to plant into the centres. So this is the bed that the kale is going, this is the bed that the kale's just come out of, and I've cut the roots off deep down with me loppers, about 4 inches down, so I won't get any regrowth on those. And this is this is very dry, so it needs a bit of work to prepare that. I've left this piece of wood on the ground here, and this is my slug test, and I'm pleased to see there's no slugs on the underside of it. So I'm happy to plant lettuces in these beds. I'll just break the surface up a bit, put a bit of compost down, and then they'll be ready. So these beds are all nicely prepared now. So let's just take a quick look at the beds I did last week. And I've got to say, the growing conditions have been kind of amazing. So I'm expecting a reasonable amount of growth on these, and hopefully I won't find that they've all been decimated by the slugs. That would be quite annoying. Well, that's looking pretty good. I've got to say, I'm pretty happy with those. They really are looking quite nice. So these are Navara interplanted with spring onions, and I would say we'll be harvesting these in 2 weeks' time. So I've dibbed all the holes with my fingers. I'm putting 25 plants in each bed, and then interplanting the centres with spring onions in the first 2 beds, and then radish in the 3rd bed. There we go, that's all planted. So this is Grenoble Red, Tessie, Grenoble Red, Tessie, Grenoble Red, and then the same Grenoble Red, Cantarix, Grenoble Red, Cantarix, Grenoble Red, interplanted with white Lisbon spring onions. And then over there we've got green oak leaf interplanted with Tessie and Cantarix and white Lisbon. And so next, this bed, when it's cleared, including that perennial kale, is going to be New Zealand spinach, and it'll be sad to see that perennial kale go, but we've got 5 perennial kales to replace it, so it's no problem. So my next job is to supplement this perennial kale with 2-3 more around the back, and then all the way around the front will go annual kales. And obviously these old kales will come out. So I've given that giant a good clean up, and here's the new ones. And so hopefully these will be fairly big plants by the time the annual kales go in front of them. And of course I put stakes in. I'm just using fence pins at the moment. They will need a proper stake, but of course all the garden centres are closed right now, so can't get any more stakes, so fence pins it is. Anyway, I'm really pleased with the way everything's shaping up here. This is all going to look pretty good, and there's so much more to plant in the other parts of the garden that you haven't seen today. But anyway, I'll save that for another day. Time for a rest now. Hope you liked this quick video, and I'll see you soon.